testing the Premier 290 Grand Entertainer. Now I know what you're thinking. This is a 10-foot wide boat. It's got a bar in the back. This has got to be a real dog, right? Not if you put a Mercury Verado 300 Supercharged Pro on the back. We actually got excellent performance out of this because we have the 36-inch PTX package, big 36-inch center tube, twin 27 inchers on the outside with lifting strakes on the inside of those tubes. So you get a lot of lift out of the hull. We got on plane in 3.6 seconds to 30 miles an hour in 9.2 seconds with a top speed of 40 miles an hour even. So this thing is actually a nice performer. And with that PTX package, you really get good turning ability too. It really leans in like a sports boat. I'll have the usual, sir.
The Shirley Temple coming up.
Don't. No, you know. Man, I'll tell you what, I saw this boat at the Miami Boat Show. All the $1 million yachts around, this boat drew a crowd like I couldn't believe. They were into it. They're thinking, why didn't anybody think of this before? A bar, a wet bar at the end of the pontoon. How cool is that?
It's fantastic. We came out with this boat last year. We've made a number of improvements this year, but if I had $1 for every cell phone picture that was taken at the boat shows, I guess I would maybe be doing something else, but this is still fun too.
That's cool. What all do we have back here?
Well, this is the island bar. So you got a full bar. The boat itself is the Grand Entertainer. It's a 290, 10-foot wide with a cabana top. And this is all lit up, so it looks really cool at night. And then back in this area, you got a full sink, ice chest, refrigerator, of course, and some storage areas. And it's really complete. It really lights up neat at night too.
Well, it just gives the boat a real party vibe that I've never seen on anything else. You're just ready to have some fun.
Yeah, it's open. We've added another bar stool on the bar area this year, so you got 4 people plus all the other people that are usually standing around it.
Nice. Looks like we're ready for water sports back here too.
Yeah, this thing is not a slouch. I mean, we've got a full 300 horsepower Merc Verado on there, so it'll get up and run. It'll pull a slalom skier or two, so nobody has to sit back on the beach because it can't power up.
That's fantastic. Well, let's go up in the cockpit and see what we have there.
Excellent.
Ross, this is a new Helm, isn't it?
Yeah, with our entire line this year, we've added new helms. This particular one is called the Liberty 2 helm. So what we've done is we've incorporated a very cool proprietary system called a beacon system. So it's a touch screen. It'll show your engine diagnostics, full GPS already mapped, placed in the system, and even got your full Premier owner's manual in there. So everything's right there at your fingertips.
What, so you're saying boaters occasionally get lost? What?
I would say that one or two have.
Guilty. Tell me what else we have going on here.
Yeah, and we got the full gauges. The big news is the beacon, completely redesigned. The other real cool thing about this is that our command view raised helm platform is integrated right into the helm. So it allows the driver of the boat to be above the people up in front, and even from a safety standpoint, it just makes sense. And we pioneered that a number of years ago and have continued that.
Well, tell me about the helm chair you're sitting in.
Well, if you're sitting in a flex deal, you're sitting in as close to the nicest recliner that you'll ever find. This reclines back and forth. The arms self-level, goes back and forth this way, swivels. It's really a cool deal. On the passenger side, you'll see that we've got an optional kick-out recliner option, so you can, again, recline just like you're sitting in your living room.
That's what I'm talking about.
That's what I'm talking about.
Well, I've seen these flex deals in those $1 million Rockstar motorhomes before too, so I know that's the top of the line for sure.
It's the same thing, same company.
That's great. Let's go up front and see what we have going on.
Okay.
There. Ross, the party vibe just continues on up front, doesn't it?
Absolutely, absolutely. And that's really what it's designed for, is to have a great time, and you can have kind of various stages of the boat, so you can have a little party up here, a little party back there, kind of bring them all together.
We have a smoking system on this, stereo system on this boat too. Tell me about it.
Well, you can't have a name like Grand Entertainer and not have some tunes. So we know that people that are buying these types of boats expect to have nice audio. So this one's got the Polk upgraded subwoofer, full sound system, speakers all over the place, high output amps. So it'll definitely bring the party into full circle.
Well, Premier's been getting a lot of press. I've been seeing you guys on the video TV and everything. Tell me about that.
Yeah, Little Big Town did a video and a really hit song called Pontoon. We couldn't have planned it any better to be involved in that. So you'll see a Premier Pontoon in the video, and we've gotten a lot of people that have been inquiring about the brand because of that video.
Well, I tell you what I'm seeing out there in the field is that younger people are kind of getting into pontoons. They're seeing it as the ultimate platform, and this thing certainly can't help hurt that at all.
Well, and with the horsepowers that you can put to this thing now, you know, you can drive up in a lot of different boats, but you drive up in a single engine 300 horsepower or a twin engine 600 horsepower, and it'll do everything you want it to do, plus it's got the cool factor.
It does. All we need is about a dozen people and shove off and crank it up to 11, right?
Yeah, absolutely, and you won't have problems finding a dozen people to come out with you.
Sweet. For more information on the Premier 290 Grand Entertainer and other great boats, go to boatingworld.com. I'm Alan Jones, and we'll see you out on the water.